So almost ready to get underway. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Amendola. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
Right through there for a strike.
Here's a batter who, for whatever reasons, plays better on the road, and that should help him here today.
And down on strikes he goes, and that's the first out. And that's the first strikeout of his major league career.
And it could be the first of many if he meets the goals he set for himself and the expectations others have for him. He doesn't want to just win games. He wants to dominate at this level.
Do you think young pitchers could sometimes get too caught up in trying to rack up Ks early in their career?
Boog, I think they can. It's kind of like a hitter that doesn't have power. The thrill is still hitting a ball over the fence. And so for a guy, even if he doesn't have power stuff or strikeout stuff, a strikeout is still something that makes him stick his chest out a little bit further.
And the pitch. And that one fouled off. One down, base is empty. Now he breaks his bat. Stop. Slings to first. 2 quick outs at the top of the first here tonight. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Francisco Lindor.
Yeah, Boog, and he's the engine of this offense. There's no question about it. Leading the team in average, home runs, and RBI. Man, there's very little that he can't do at the plate, and this team absolutely depends on him for a lot of their production.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. And that skips in the dirt. And there's ball 4.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Late on that fastball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Two outs. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. No runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left. Phillies coming up to hit, no score. Back here in Philadelphia, and on the hill, a soft tossing lefty, just like you, Chris, Jose Quintana. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure. He's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of, tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Hard hit, right side. Gets it to first. 1 up, 1 down. And time now for the Phillies lineup. Not a whole lot going their way offensively the last few games, Chris.
Yeah, Boog, and that can put more pressure on the pitching staff to try to limit the opponent to just 1 or 2 runs a game, knowing that their offense is not scoring right now. And that never really works well because you try to be too fine and you end up giving up a lot of runs. So we'll see if everybody can just relax, bring things together, and perform at a level that they're capable of.
And another ball.
2-2 count.
Ripped to short. Tosses to first. Turner is out.
Batting third, the first baseman,
Bryce Harper to the plate.
Harper.
Two down, nobody on. On the ground. Tosses to first. Harper retired. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Down quickly go the Phillies. Scoreless after 1. Back at Citizens Bank Park. And now here's the veteran DH, Jesse Winker. The 1-2. Ground ball left side.
Foul ball.
And foul ball. And a 1-2. Lifted in the air out to left. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Batting fifth, the second baseman.
Here's the veteran second baseman. It's amazing we get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup.
On his way over, he's got it. 2 away down.
Batting seventh, the right fielder, number 15.
And stepping in for New York, Tyrone Taylor. Two outs.
Hey.
Taylor started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and he held back, according to Dave Lawrence. 2 down, nobody on. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. No runs, no hits, no errors. Now to the bottom of the second. We're tied, 0-0. Bottom of the second, and now it's the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Nick Castellanos.
Castellanos.
Fouled off. He was late. Ripped on the ground to second. Whips it to first. And Castellanos is out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
JT Realmuto steps in. One down, base is empty. That one finds the zone. 1-2. And another ball. Matthew Ross umpiring behind home plate for us in this one. He's got a reputation for having a bit of a wide strike zone, Chris.
Yeah, no doubt, Boo. He rewards pitchers when they're working the edges and sometimes a little bit beyond that. So for the hitters, just have to really be aware. Don't miss your pitch when you get it early in the count.
Kicks and fires. And it goes just foul. Second inning here, no score. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout.
Batting sixth.
And here is
The left
Weston
fielder.
Wilson.
Weston
A wind and a pitch.
Wilson.
On the ground to third. Toss to Alonso. And the Phillies are set down in order. 3 up, 3 down for him there. We played 2 full. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top half of the third inning, and now the catcher comes up to him, Francisco Alvarez. That one ripped. That's back there. Fielding for the wall as he makes the catch.
And he hammered that to straightaway center field. It's a deep part of the ballpark. Tell you what, that wind is blowing straight in. Got to be a big man if you're going to go through the wind of that part of the park. It just knocked that ball down.
The pitch. Bounce to third. And that's foul. Just foul. And now it's 1-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
So the batting order turns over.
Ball.
Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Francisco Lindor. Two outs. That
Ball
one
three.
misses. Ball three. Mark
Three ball, one
Vientos
strike.
waiting to hit for the Mets. Righty delivers. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Careful.
All tied up. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Center field. Drifts towards it. Brings it in for the third out. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Set for the bottom of the third. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. The pitch. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Alvarez calls it in, and there's one away.
Batting eighth, the third baseman, Cody.
And now Cody Clemens. The 1-1. And another ball. On the ground, right side. He'll do it himself. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, Johan Rojas.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Johan Rojas. 2 down, nobody on. This to third, and foul ball. The 1-2. And there's a ball.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
That one missed. Kyle Schwarber would be next. Big bat with a potentially huge opportunity. The wide to kick the pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And here it comes. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. 9 straight retired here to start the game. We're tied 0-0. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. John Shelby with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Mark Vientos. And another ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Up and in, and that's ball 3. Brandon Nimmo getting on deck circle. Fought off foul. Three-two down. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. And the pitch. Swing and a drive. Deep left field. That one carrying. And gone. His first homer of the year, and now they're out in front. It's 1-0.
For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
Now, here is Brandon Nimmo. That one finds the zone. It's 2-2.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
And that's in the dirt. And he walked him.
Down.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Runner at first with no outs here. A little out front there as he swings through it.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Now that
Pete Alonso with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Here's Jesse Winker. And another ball.
Well, these Mets showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Next offered in there for a strike. And that's strike 2.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Up the middle. into the outfield base hit. Here's the throw to the plate. Not in time. He's safe. A run comes in on the play. So he gets 2 milestones with that hit, his first big league knock, and he drives in his first run as well.
Yeah, you love to get both of those out of the way with just one swing of the bat, and it makes the special moment even more special. It's not just an individual accomplishment when you're also driving in a run for your team. That's an at-bat he's never going to forget.
Now it's the second baseman. Here comes a pitch. This one smacked out to left center. Wilson brings it in.
The right fielder, number 15, Tyrone Taylor.
So up next, Tyrone Taylor. And a ground ball to first. To the shortstop at second, but it pulls him off the base.
A potential double play ball hit to first is probably the toughest one to execute cleanly. That first baseman has got a very tough throwing lane to deal with because of the runner headed to second base, and a lot of times guys try to throw over or around the runner, which can really mess up a throw like that. Still, definitely an error, though.
So the bases are loaded here, one man gone. And here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
That's to third, Clemens to second, and that's 2.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
Bottom of the fourth, Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here.
This is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-2. Lifted in the air down the left side, and it drops in. Around first and hustling for second. And his first big league hit is a double. Kyle Schwarber with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen, and when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you worked to get here.
Trey Turner at the plate. Tying run at the plate. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. With all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Here's Harper now. And it's strike 2.
These fans, they are ready to cheer about something.
Man at second. And another ball. Here's a 2-2. Hard hit, base hit. Here comes Schwarber around third. The relay to the plate. He's safe. So he gets 2 milestones with that hit, his first big league knock, and he drives in his first run as well.
Yeah, you love to get both of those out of the way with just one swing of the bat, and it makes the special moment even more special. It's not just an individual accomplishment when you're also driving in a run for your team. That's an at-bat he's never going to forget.
One down. And now for the Phillies, Nick Castellanos. One down, Phillies down a run. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. And they jump ahead in the fourth. It's 3-2. Well, that swing changes things.
Yes, it does. They were in striking distance. They found a way to fight back big time. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there, patient and waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. That just misses. 2-1.
Well, on the mound, this is a spot where he's got to treat this as a clean inning. Forget about the home run. Forget about now being behind on the scoreboard. Start fresh and get those hitters back up to the plate as quickly as possible.
One down, base is empty.
Aye.
Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Into center. Snags it for the second out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home
Up next
run.
for Philadelphia.
Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Wilson.
Now the left fielder, Weston Wilson. 2 outs, base is empty. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Bader sizing it up and puts the squeeze on that one. And that's the third out. But the Phils get 2 on this blast. It's now a 3-2 ball game. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Jeff Hoffman. A chance at his first save of the year. Well, 1-run game, and now Bader up to the plate.
Harrison Bader.
Looking to get the tying run on base. A big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
He goes down looking. And now it's Frankie Lindor.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Just missed.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
swinging.
This is definitely what a team likes to see out of their closer. Come in and just destroy all hope. First two batters, 2 strikeouts. See if he can strike out the side.
So they're down to their final out. And now it's Mark Vientos. The 1-1 is fouled off. A 1-run lead, and we're at the top of the 5th. Got him, and that's the ball game. Nola with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
A 3-2 final score in this one. The Phillies hang on to win it. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.